Hello, good evening. This is Ebony and Vimy Somewhere Harper. It's November 15th, 2013. Welcome to my new vlog spot, the new hangout spot. Today we are going to be talking about infidelity. When I say infidelity, I'm meaning, well, infidelity means infidelity. You know what infidelity means, I hope. Anyway, for an example, we'll use the Peter Gunn situation. Not familiar with the show, not as much. I read people's comments and their postings. Me and my friend Rashida, we always go over it. Me, her, and Shells, and it all boils down to the same thing. Females, you can play the victim all you want, but the truth is, at some point, you have to nip it in the bud. It's not for someone else to do for you. You can't expect, if you let a man get away with it once, he's going to do it again. I mean, when he crossed the line the way Peter Gunn's crossed the line, you can't blame yourself totally, but you can't leave yourself out of the loop. You're not exempt from blame, Men gonna do what you allow them to do. Now, in a lot of other posts that I've seen, I read females, excuse me, saying how if that was them, what they would do. Quite frankly, I don't think in that situation you could really say what you would do. I mean, you're in a situation, you're in love, like you're inside of this, you're not on the outside looking in. At some point, you are telling yourself that it's not happening. Nobody wants to believe that they're being cheated on. Nobody wants to believe that this man has started a whole nother life, or a whole nother, a whole nother family, a marriage. That's big. That's big. So anyway, I've read, let me see, one comment in particular. If I was Peter Gunn's baby mother, I would have did this, I would have did that. Pause. What you would have did, you would have went up in the corner, balled up, cried, hurt, just like anybody else. Because that's what I did. Yeah, I had a little bit of frustration. That hurt, that pain, that hurt and that pain turns into anger. And when you become so angry, it turns into ignorance and you lash out. And that can go on forever. But at some point, it stops. It stops when you stop it, when you let go. You have to know when to gracefully bow out and know when to take your sign off the door and your title's not there no more. Walk away. It's just that simple. Again, like I said, a lot of people could say what they would do and what they're going to do, just like I said what I was going to do if I ever caught my man with a woman. And actually, I didn't even do that. I didn't, and y'all know me, I didn't even spaz or go crazy or fight the way I normally would. I asked her a few questions in front of him. I asked him a few questions. And I walked away. Was I over it because of whatever questions I asked? No. Was it easy? No. Did it hurt? Hell yeah. That shit, it was piercing. It was just like, oh, I just got the chills thinking about it. It was like, I don't know. I would have rather got a tooth pulled without Novocaine, honestly. I guess what I'm trying to say here is you can never really say what you're going to do. I mean, if you could predict what you're going to do when you catch him cheating, then why wouldn't you prevent yourself from being cheated on anyway? I mean, that's the gist of it. But for the most part, it is a painful ordeal. I can't imagine it not being. If you're not hurt by someone cheating, then you're emotionally detached and you probably need help. If what I don't really get about it all is how another woman could see another woman be hurt like that. Now, I must say, I'm one who don't really care about no one else in their relationship. But if I'm part of a love triangle, and I know I'm part of it, I do believe that I would want closure. Me, myself, me, if I were the side chick, I would want closure. And especially if you're telling me that we're going to be together and you marry me. You marry me and then you tell me that I have to keep our marriage a secret. So even though I'm married, I'm your wife, I'm still the side chick? I'm still hiding? That's real indignant. That's real indignant, and I would never want to live like that. That's the worst feeling in the world. You can't even feel like you're winning. At some point, you have to say to yourself, "Wait a minute, I'm still being bamboozled." Why does it? What are you losing by saying if you already left your other lover? What are you losing by saying no one can know about this marriage? What do you lose or gain? I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't get it. I just don't. And anyway, Peter Guns is too old for the bullshit he pulling. That's ridiculous. Not for nothing though. I don't see how a side chick even remotely lives. I don't see where she has a comfort zone. I don't see how you could be in the presence of anyone else that you feel like he would want to be with. Of course, you're not quite naturally a woman be like, I'm not thinking about that. I ain't worried about that. You're lying. You're lying. When you got him on some deceitful shit, it goes through your mind. It makes you wonder more and more, like, what is he doing? Who is he doing it with? Or why isn't he here yet? Or is he going back to the next broad? They always come back. Trust me. It's up to that one to just stop them. But in all actuality and all reality, right here in our world, not love and hip hop world. Like I said, I don't really watch it. I just know the basics. I just know what me and my friends touch tell on. In the real world, we do things a little different, and we are a lot more exposed, not per se to the media, but to one another. So shame comes to play. That's when a lot of females end up lying to themselves, trying to tell themselves it's not going on. It's not happening because you don't want to be shamed. You don't, excuse me, you don't want to feel like, this nigga playing me. But when in all actuality, he is. He is. But you playing yourself too. Like, we sell ourselves short just trying to hold on to something that's not there. If it's not there, let it go. It's going to hurt you more to hold on to a lie. Let it go. I end up letting it go. I decided that at some point, it had to be some change. I loved that man. And honestly, I thought I was in love with that. I was in love with him. I'm not going to say I thought. I was in love with him. And I couldn't imagine him not feeling the same way no more. When truth was, he didn't. Because if he did, there wouldn't have been another woman that could have possibly made you not come home to me and not wake up to me. That's an eye-opener right there. That right there, that drew the line. And that's what we need to see. When you start knowing your worth, when you start wanting more out of the relationship, instead of just, oh, he come home every night, he this, he that, he that. I need more than that. I need stability. I need to be able to trip and you catch me and me not fall. I need that. No bullshit. I mean, I think every woman wants that. I think every man wants that too. It's not just one-sided. But anyway, I said that to say this. Knowing your worth is the best feeling in the world. Walking away out of that situation is the best feeling in the world. Your comeback, you're just like a new person. The way it makes you feel, the way it just, like when you see this person again and it's nothing there. And you could just breathe. Your ear is not stifling. You're not hurting anymore. That feels good. You got to go through something to get through something. Don't let that shit break you. Minor setback, don't let it break you. And again, love and hip hop could be staged as this television. Don't never let no reality show be your reality. That's stupid. And it's indignant. So, this is Ebony Harper. Envy me some more. Touch and Tell on Infidelity. And Peter Guns, Raggedy Ass, Dirty Feet. Thanks for tuning in. Things get greater later. That's my 10 minutes. Love you. Toodles.